Open the gate. I know your only real enemy is one man, and he is standing before you now. I'm giving myself to you, Caesar. Our women died for us. I give you my own life so that you may let my men live. If my men die, there will be nothing left of the Gauls, and no one left to worship our gods. I beg you. Enslave my people, if you need to. But let them live.
Men will live.
My dear wife, we will have to wait a little more before we're together again. You see, there are those in Rome who would have me branded an outlaw. So I have sent Mark Antony to talk to the Senate on my behalf. Since there has never been a soldier with an army such as mine who returned to Rome without taking her by force, I, too, must be planning such an assault. But my crime is worse, because I return not in dishonor, but in triumph. And this the Senate cannot tolerate.
How long ago did Sulla ride into town with his army, breaking the sacred Roman law stating that no man must bring armed men past the Rubicon into Rome? How fresh in your memory does bloodshed have to be for you to show caution?
Caesar has done more for Rome than any other general in its history. How do you respond? You strip him of his consulship, in his absence, without explanation. He's more than doubled the size of Rome in the last 8 years, and what do you ask him to do? Lay down his arms. It is not Caesar who is the criminal. It is the Senate.
The Senate represents the people of Rome.
The Senate represents its own interests.
Sulla said almost the very same thing.
If he said it, he was right. But the difference between Sulla and Caesar is the people feared Sulla. Caesar they love.
You know nothing of the people's feelings.
You're right, I don't. Let me ask them. People of Rome, I come to you with questions from Caesar. He needs to know what you want, so he can better serve your needs. The Senate says they represent the people, but the Senate wants Caesar to lay down his arms and return to Rome as a man, not as a soldier. And when he arrives, the Senate will find him guilty of crimes against the state. Caesar's crime is spending 8 years in battle outside of Rome, with none of the comforts we all take for granted, and with a daily threat to his life. Why? So he can bring wealth to the Roman people. Temples, libraries, holidays and games are all funded by Caesar's levies and gold, yet what do they think in the Senate? They think he's doing this for personal gain. I ask you, if he's doing this for private gain, why does he stay in Gaul? Why does he live in a tent? I know why he does it. He does it so we Romans can live well.
What are you going to do about this?
Whatever these men may think, some of whom have never been up on a horse's back, I have never known a man tougher on the enemies of Rome, nor gentler to its friends. When I call myself a Roman, the thing that makes me most proud is to share that title with one other man. A man whom it has been my privilege to fight beside. A man who has shown time and again that he loves his own life less than he loves yours. His name is Gaius Julius Caesar!
We must do something, Pompey. Caesar could march on Rome at any time.
I'm not going to wait for him to come to us. I'll gather our troops and attack him before he sets foot in Rome. I'm going to wipe him and his legions off the face of the earth.
Men, we have two choices. We can be slaughtered by the army Pompey is amassing against us. Or we can fight for our lives, just as we've done every day for 8 years. I've made my decision. I'm going to Rome. I'm going to cross the Rubicon. Will anyone be coming with me? To Rome! Let the dice fly!